Russian President Vladimir Putin addresses the Valdai Forum, September 19th, 2013. His thoughts on the USA and their Western counterparts, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, etc. Here follows President Putin's address in English. A further challenge or danger for the Russian national identity is connected to the processes we observe outside of Russia. They include foreign policy, moral, and other aspects. We see that the Euro-Atlantic Western states have taken the way where they deny or reject their own roots, including their Christian roots, which form the basis of Western civilization. In these Western countries, the moral basis and any traditional identity are being denied. National, religious, cultural, and even gender identities are being denied or relativized. Footnote: relativism, that there is nothing absolute, that knowledge, truth, beauty, or morality exist only in relation to what is now, present in the here and now. Forget history, traditions, and beliefs. Their politics legally treat a family with many children as equal to a homosexual partnership. Faith in God is equal to faith in Satan. The excesses and exaggerations of political correctness in these countries indeed leads to serious consideration for the legitimization of parties that promote the propaganda of pedophilia. The people in many European states are actually ashamed of their religious affiliations and are indeed frightened to speak about them. Christian holidays and celebrations are abolished or neutrally renamed as if one were ashamed of those Christian holidays. With this method, one hides away the deeper moral value of these celebrations. And these Western countries try to force this neutral model onto other countries globally. I am deeply convinced that this is a direct way to the degradation and primitivization of culture. This leads to deeper demographic and moral crisis in the West. What better evidence for the moral crisis of a human society in the West than the loss of its reproductive function? And today, nearly all developed Western countries cannot survive reproductively, not even with the help of migrants, without the moral values that are rooted in Christianity and other world religions, without the rules and moral values which have formed and developed over millennia. People will inevitably lose their human dignity and become brutes. And we think it is right and natural to defend and preserve these moral Christian values. One has to respect the right of every minority to self-determination, but at the same time there cannot and must not be any doubt about the rights of the majority. At the same time as this process is taking place at the national level in the West, we observe on an international level similar attempts to create an unipolar, unified model of the world, to relativize and remove institutions of international rights and national sovereignty. In such a unipolar, unified world, there is no place for sovereign states. Such a world needs merely vassals. Footnotes: unipolar in international politics refers to the distribution of power whereby one state exercises the most cultural, economic, and military influences over all other states. Vassals or servants is a reference to the feudal ages, where one held land only by allegiance and giving taxes to a feudal lord. From a historical perspective, such a unipolar world would mean the surrender of one's own identity in God-created diversity. Russia will side with those who defend the point of view that important global decisions have to be made on a collective basis and not in the interests of only one state or one group of states. President Vladimir Putin of Russia, September 19, 2013, Valdai Forum.